Good morning, YouTube. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm going to read an excerpt from his I Have a Dream speech, and then we'll just marinate on it and I'll just discuss a couple things. So, I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave masters will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my four children will one day live in a nation where they're not judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. So, I mean, that's just a small excerpt from Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. Obviously, he has many more words of wisdom to share. And on this day, I usually, every year, I play his speeches while just around the house and listen to them and let those words really sink in and really listen to the meaning of what his dream for America was. And in a sense, I get happy because I've seen some of the things looking around, even in my own situation, being able to marry my wife who was white and have a son who's biracial. Um, I see that some of those things that he thought of in his speech have been able to be come true. But then I look on the news with things that are going on with um, the injustices in our uh, prison system, with the large population of African American males being locked up. I look at just riots and racism and what's going on in the news, and it seems like while we've come so far, uh, if he were here today, he would see that it's still not. He would need to still deliver that speech. The things that he dreamed of are not 100% fulfilled. There is no oasis per se in Mississippi. Um, Not all the uh, grandchildren of former slave masters and grandchildren of former slaves are walking hand in hand. Um, so the things, not everyone in this country, uh, regardless, people of color particularly, are judged on the content of their character. And so while it's a day for reflection, a day of celebration for the things that we've come, I see all the Facebook posts. It's also a day to really think about in your own individual sense, how can you work toward helping that dream be fulfilled? Um, and I think in my small sense, in my little bubble, um, I would say I'm trying to raise a son that will be judged on the content of his character and not the color of his skin. That 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 quote always resonates with me the most, um, because um, I think as a basic human right, we want to be looked at. We want to be celebrated for our differences. I'm very proud to be black. I'm very proud to be African American. You know, I'm very happy in who I am. I'm very proud of who I am and all the culture and things like that. But on the flip side too, I want to be looked at as a man. Um, I want to be looked at as a person of good character, good morals. When someone says, "Hey, that's my friend Philip," I want them to know that that's someone that's uh, just, caring, empathetic to people, to others, and I want to be judged as such. Um, and in the grand scheme of things, in my small bubble, I believe that my friends and family believe those things, but out there in the world, that's not maybe not the case. And with Bennett, um, as a father of a person of color, I'm worried that my son's he's so sweet and his accomplishments, that when he grows up, that he lives in a world where he can be safe. He lives in a world where he can have equal opportunities as others. He lives in a world where he is judged by his character. He's judged as being a good person, rather than just being a person of color. So as we reflect on this today, you know, have those conversations with others about what's going on in this country. What can we do together to make it a better country? Um, and that's pretty much it for my random rambling today. If you enjoy these videos, which I see a little bit of following, my friends, please like and subscribe, comment, talk about what you're doing today. What are you reflecting on today? I'm always interested to see how others are feeling today. And thank you very much.